Hello, my name is Jonathan Tucker, and I am an online student here at Full Sail University in Winter Park, Florida, majoring in Media Communications, Bachelor of Science. I plan on making the ordinary extraordinary, and when I became homeless in 2010, it was clear to me that I was on a pathway to become successful as a multimedia journalist reporter, and I have all the recipes and ingredients to formulate a outstanding outcome to become a multimedia journalist. Everyone in my family is involved in education in some form of way, that being my immediate family. So when I chose to take on a career in journalism, I knew that this course of direction, which was different from those in my immediate family, would be challenging for them to understand and for them to accept. However, again, when I became homeless in 2010, I found out that I too could educate the general public on saving money, time, and increasing awareness on public events and informative information. I have always enjoyed journalism. Growing up, my grandfather introduced me into news media. His house was very small, and we would sleep in the living room. And every morning, we would get up at about 6 o'clock. I would wake up to him watching the news, WMC in Memphis or WBBJ in Jackson, Tennessee. And it was here that I got my first introduction into digital storytelling. And this early awareness in multimedia journalism increased my vocabulary and led me to become a distinguished writer by the fourth grade. I was able to read some of my assignments on closed circuit television in the morning for my fellow classmates, and this was my first exposure to being on film. My career goals further became evident as I continued education. I attended the Western Kentucky University Minority Journalism Workshop during the summers of my freshman and sophomore year in high school. It was at this time that I was introduced into my first local television newsroom, WBKO, in Bowling Green, Kentucky. I also got to tour the Courier-Journal newspaper in Louisville, Kentucky, the Tennessean in Nashville, Tennessee, and the Tennessee Titans training facility and the current playing facility for the Tennessee Titans. At the time, it was the Adelphia Coliseum. So this introduction into journalism and media at an early age only further enhanced my passion to become a storyteller and to become a multimedia journalist. So this experience is beneficial for any working environment when I become a reporter. Also, I was able to be introduced into my first live television setting in high school. That was my junior and senior year. I was able to free up some of my elective courses, and I was able to enroll in television production, where I attended events throughout the community. We ran the local community education public access channel. It was ran by high school students, and I was able to attend board meetings, community chamber events, basketball games, soccer games, and other sporting activities. And I was able to learn the technical aspects of a live broadcast. I also did the morning announcements, and that is where I got my first role as a anchorman. Many people do not know what they want to be, as many people in communications and in the entertainment industry are creative by nature, so it is very hard for them to hone in on what they want to be. My early exposure to journalism, as you can see throughout high school, and my early introduction into watching the news only has enhanced my skills as a journalist. I live in the Louisville, Kentucky media market, and when sweeps come around every quarter, it is evident that this is one of the top rated news markets and most competitive news markets in the country. So I get to see some of the top journalists in the country perform on a daily basis, and I can use some of the skills that they are using, and I can personalize them when I become a reporter at your station. These skills will be clear. when students want to make a journey into the media industry, again, sometimes it isn't clear. And my goal is to continue to bring new companies free creative exposure, especially new television companies focusing on local news. I am creating my first news demo shortly, and I plan on using this to save companies money because I'm easy to train, and to access new viewers because I am very personal and I have interpersonal and intrapersonal skills that I have learned. My target audience will be new station directors, more specifically, furthermore, Raycom Media and Sinclair Broadcasting. This industry has a very competitive edge, and the progressions in technology I have been able to see change and work with throughout my over a decade experience in journalism. I attended the Atlanta Broadcast Institute in Marietta, Georgia, and obtained internships at Comcast Sports South, Atlanta Interfaith Broadcasters, WBTS 95.5 FM The Beat, and also WAKY WLVK FM radio in Elizabethtown, Kentucky. If you practice rhythm, clear speech, and enunciation, you will be successful. And my wealth of education received here at Full Sail University and Atlanta Broadcast Institute will help me broadcast good news and achieve my goal to become a broadcast journalist. Once again, my name is Jonathan Tucker. I am a student here at Full Sail University. Thank you for reviewing my presentation.